Hello. Hi. Hi, folks. You're watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media, all of our channels and networks. I'm Mike Morales, here under the same roof with this guy.
Alex Perez. You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff, and we are tasting.
We are tasting, first of all, we are under the same roof at El Cholo in Pasadena. I want to thank again Blair Salisbury, the owner, and Diego, his partner, for letting us hang out and do some Sipping Off the Cuffs live together. We're sort of celebrating our beginning of our 22nd year of drinking, not in the same room, because we invented it. So that's why we didn't stop during the pandemic, but we can now move around the country. We can get together.
Fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated. We're together under the same zip code.
On location.
On location. And tonight, we are going to be tasting and dissecting Sotol Raramuri. Now, if you've seen this one on Instagram, they do a great Instagram. This comes in a black matte bottle. And if you look at the back, at label, we have a light shining in front of that label. You may not be able to read it. It's a triple destilado.
Triple destilado.
So it's a triple distilled, and they are calling it a Sotol Cristalino, but it's not Cristalino like it is in tequila. So it's not like aged and then filtered out. It's not. It's just triple distilled, and that's why they're calling it a Cristalino. And it's also from the Dazzlerian Leofilum. So it's another strain of Dazzlerian, or hopefully that's not as, I'm using the wrong wording for that, but anyway.
I think you're delirious.
Yeah, I think I'm delirious. Dazzlerian. But anyway, I'm going to pour mine in a Sasol Jarrito. Alex will self-pour his. And if you looked at the reposado expression, we flipped over a cocktail that was made. It was made with this. And here's what's special about it, besides it's a different plant, a different Dazzlerian. The fact is, it's at 50.2 ABV. So, and the fact that it was triple distilled tamed it, I guess, a little bit.
So this is non-aged.
Yeah. So remember, Cristalino doesn't mean the same in Sotol as the meaning. It's not transferable to tequila.
Wow.
Now it's much gentler on the fibrous, on the wood notes. It's I don't want to call it muted. It's tamed. It's almost bright.
Like a wild horse. It is bright. It is bright on the nose.
Now you and I,
citrusy notes also.
Right.
Again.
Probably more prominent now. At this point, I know.
So this is 100 proof.
Yeah.
A little over 100 proof.
A little over 100 proof. 50.2.
Wow.
Look for the black matte bottle. For those of you in the El Paso, Chihuahua, Ciudad Juarez area. Yeah, it's much brighter. I know that on the mouthfeel, it tasted brighter to me. And this one, now the nose is brighter. Yeah, great legs and tears. I'm hoping that they can see that.
It's got a beautiful nose, too. It's earthy.
Yes.
Citrusy.
It's much brighter. I have to say, it's not as fiber heavy as the first two.
I'm getting I don't know if it's like clay or
could be
clay notes.
Could be the earthiness. Again, hand of the maker, the region itself.
Let's do it.
You want to do it? All right, here we go.
Wow. Really smooth on the entry. Smooth, soft on the palate. But then it becomes peppery.
Right.
A little hot on the very end. Not hot, but just enough spice to say hello.
Yeah.
Wow.
The finish is different on this one too.
It is. It's a little shorter. Yeah.
Yeah, the other two, the Joven, and there's Dazzlerian Wheelery Joven, and then the Reposado. had a little bit longer finish, and it had the Joven had pepper in it, similar to what you get in agave, but it's not an overpowering pepper. It's just a pepper that's there, and then just disappears. And you know what I noticed on all three of these? They're not finishing dry. You notice that there's not a dryness. Even the Repo wasn't dry. I was expecting a little bit more of a wood notes, but that didn't happen. There wasn't much wood influence.
Much wood, no, it wasn't. That was surprising.
And the other thing too is with this, I'm not getting a lot of plant. You know, they used you were getting a lot of fibrous, plant-like herbaceousness, and this was all around is brighter. Just everything about it is brighter.
Is it because of the higher ABV?
I think that and the triple distillation, I think that makes a big difference.
Wow, what a beautiful spirit.
I don't know. Valerie Busey is the lady. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly, or Bussy, but she is the one who's commercializing this and importing it. I'm not sure if it's available in the United States yet. We're hoping that maybe El Cholo, maybe when you folks come down and visit, it'll be in the bar, because it's honestly it's surprisingly cocktail friendly. We flipped over the cocktail that was made with that one.
Yeah, it was just put together on the spot.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
Off the cuff. That's how creative the guys here are. You know, the bartender has ideas. The chef, you know, everything's got to go past the chef, because he's the one that pairs the dishes for the menu with the spirits, the agave spirits that they have behind the bar, and it's just amazing stuff. Oh my God! Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful spirit. So this is hopefully available in the U.S. soon. But like I said previously, take a picture. Take a picture.
Follow them on Instagram.
Look for them.
If you're in the El Paso area, you may be able to get yourself a bottle. We haven't communicated
get it across the border.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get it across the border. It's just go look for it, and hopefully we'll be able to influence somebody to help bring that into the United States. Sotol is the next big thing, where everybody's already getting into mezcals and bacanores for that matter. I think these types of sotols, the more rustic they are, the more they lend themselves to the cocktails. So
beautiful spirit,
beautiful stuff. Anything else you want to say about the bottle in the?
No, it's obviously it's a beautiful bottle with beautiful graphics.
Yeah.
But the Sotol inside is just amazing.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
It was a Brand of Promise winner for us in the Sotol category in 2019. Look her up. She is in our Babes to Boss Ladies series of book, and her own bio has been serialized in the magazine. It was last year, I believe, April or May, nice. I think she was in there. And amazing spirit. And I'm sure that when you taste it, if you've had it before and you're watching us on YouTube, give us let us know what you thought. Yeah, we want some feedback, because this stuff, I don't think it should be dumbed down for the American palate. I don't want to see it. No. I don't want to see it come in at 80 proof. There are some Sotols coming in at 80, but the ones that are really making a mark on the cocktail industry right now are the ones that are coming in at full proof. Over 80.
Those are the special touches that makes this unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't play with that.
No. I mean,
this is the expression the way it was meant to be.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. And I'll just shut up from here on. But
awesome,
folks, you have been watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our channels and networks. Thank you for following us along on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. Follow
for
Alex.
The last 20 years.
For the last 20, beginning 22 years. This is our beginning of our 22nd year anniversary.
Wow.
I know. We have to do a special show with all the other TJs. We're going to wind up doing it. But the other thing too is, we literally invented tasting from separate area codes, because I've lived out of California for a long time, and then when I moved back in September of 2020, it was ground zero here for COVID, and we've been nonstop for 20 some odd years. We started with Alex doing audio.
Audio.
It was podcasting, and we grew up with.
We did podcasts before podcast was a thing.
He had. You should see his old equipment. He had like a whole console and a professional microphone, and I was doing radio in Albuquerque at the time, and I said, dude, you don't want to put a microphone in front of me because I won't shut up, and I didn't. We spoke for
It was a good thing.
It was a good thing. We spoke for 2 hours in El Cholo, in the restaurant, the original old Pasadena location. And so El Cholo holds a special place in
sure does.
in TA's history, really, literally.
I remember when I met Blair.
Where did you meet him?
I met Blair at a tequila tasting that he was scouting at another competitive restaurant in Pasadena. He came to that tasting, and that's how we met.
Well, and he's been a researcher ever since. He's really, he does what he can for not only his customers, his clientele, but to educate himself. He's very a God of spirit. Yeah, he's very hands-on.
He visits distilleries.
He participates in barrel programs as well. This is a destination location, folks. When you come and visit, if you're an agave spirit lover and you want to visit Southern California, let's say you go to Palm Springs, you go to San Diego, spend a couple of days in Pasadena at this location because there are hotels around as well. And you literally are stumbling distance from one of the closest hotels. You can walk from one of the hotels.
And you're in Old Town Pasadena here in Southern California. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They've got like over 500 restaurants in the area, but you definitely have to visit El Cholo.
Yeah, if you ever watch the Rose Parade, it goes up and down Colorado Boulevard. This is where it's at. It's right here. So
it's just it just travels right in front of them.
Right in front of them. Yeah, you could just sit your patio chair out there and just take a look.
Awesome.
It's awesome. So again, folks, whatever you do, subscribe, give us a like on the YouTube on the video, and take us home, Alex.
Yeah, and let us know. Maybe you've tried some other Sotols. Some Sotols you might want to recommend, but you definitely want to get yourself some of that.
Some of that.
Thanks for watching.
Some of this.
Thanks for watching. And as always, sip wisely.